Hey everyone, this is Elaine with Sweet Stampin', and I'm changing things up a little bit for today's live. I wanted to do some alternative cards with the current Autumn Abundance Paper Pumpkin Kit. This kit is gorgeous, and I love the color combination, which is funny because I don't like Cajun Craze, I don't like Wild Wheat, but the blue really brings it all together. So I just really have enjoyed playing with this kit. I got it and I started playing with it right away. Hey Pam and Melanie, thanks for joining. And so here's the kit itself, and it comes with a Night of Navy spot and a stamp set. So here's the stamp set. I'm using it, that's why it's not here right now. Again, one thing that I noticed is that the artwork and the stamp set fit inside of a dimensional package. So when you're done using your dimensionals, or when you're pulling out your dimensionals, you can save the package and use it for your paper pumpkin. And then I'm just going to write on here September 2024, so I know what month it was. So I have dug into the kit. There are going to be refills ready, and those are currently not available, but they should be available soon. So I will let you know when they're available. But I took each of the cards and I again have cut them in half. So I have all of these pieces. But before I get into the kit, I want to do the raffle. So here's one of the cards that I made last week with the pop-up or peekaboo deer. And I have my raffle wheel ready here. I didn't double check to make sure I have all the names, so I apologize ahead of time if I don't have your name, but these are the names that I had from last week. So you guys have some good odds here. We'll spin the wheel and see who we have. We have Joan. So congratulations, Joan. I will be sending you this fun peekaboo or pop-up deer card with the reindeer days. Sweet. Really, really fun. Okay, so now back to the kit. There are lots of pieces to the kit. There's leaves, there's, what are these called? Like little labels for sentiments, and then there's the envelopes. So here is what I did with some of the envelopes. I cut up all the envelopes. So this is the inside of the envelope. And then this is the flap of the envelope. And then I just layered that on Cajun Craze. And now I can use the Spotlight on Nature and the coordinating Mary dies. And I think those are actually coordinate with the October, oh, I missed Melanie's name. I'm sorry. I didn't have time to look it up. So, but your name will definitely be on there next week, Melanie. So this is actually an add-on die for the October, November, and December kit. But I think it works really well with this kit. This leaf does. There's also this really nice large tag that I cut out of Very Vanilla. So you could use either one. I think either one would be really nice. And I think I might go with the tag. I don't know. Think about this a little bit more. I'm thinking maybe the tag, because I want to show off the different things. Okay, so we're going to do the tag. I'm going to put some ribbon up there. So that's one that we're going to do. And then I wanted to show you the ones that I did with this one. I cut it in half, so I got two cards. So you can see they're opposite of each other because they used to be one card. And then it comes with an extra Thinking of You circle. So I put here the leaves that come with the set. So I put them on one card, and then the other card is beautiful just with the label. It's got some copper foil accents. I hope you can see the shimmery there. And so I got 6 cards out of this, and I just put them on Night of Navy card bases. So there's the 2 that I created with this one. And then with this one, I created 6 as well because I cut them in half and I cut the envelopes. So for this one, I mounted this on pecan pie, and I just used the mushroom and the little garland and stamped the sentiment on my own paper, and then behind here is the envelope. So instead of using the Cajun Craze piece behind there, I just used the envelope paper. So that's what I did with those. So I did those 2. And then this one I did a little differently. I folded it this way and put it on a Cajun Craze card base. This is the envelope again, but I used some of the leaves. Oh no! One of my copper sequins ran away. And then I used some of the natural sequins. I think I'm missing another one. There was another one there. I can put it on later. To just embellish this. And then also one of the gold leaves from the Splendid Day suite. So a little bit of added fun in there. And hey Gian, thanks for joining. And we will, let's see, I just need to close this. There we go. And so those are those 3 that I did. So I did those 2 the same, this one a little bit differently. And then with the back of this card, I took the Cajun Craze piece as my layer behind, and then this piece, and then I put the snail and the wood and another gold leaf on there, and used the with thanks from this card and created a little snail card. So I just divided up some of the elements and made 2 cards with this one right here. So those are those. Let's see. Okay, so here's another one that I did of that. And then here's one. Oh, I found the other sequin. There we go. So this one is one of my favorites that I created. It is very striking. I would never have put Night of Navy and Cajun Craze together, but I think they look very striking together. I used some of the extra leaves from some of the other cards and one of these circle labels as well. And then this is the envelope inside of this envelope here. And voila, you have this really beautiful card. So that came from this. And then this right here is the flap for this envelope over here. So I just took the flap from that envelope and then used that there. So there's so many fun pieces that you can use. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, here's another one that's similar to this one. And I used one of these cutouts, die cuts, and one of the leaves from this card. So similar, but different. Okay, and then I have another one right here where I have 2 of the envelopes here. And I was thinking about layering them like so, and maybe putting this in the middle and maybe this. So we're gonna figure that card out. And then here's one that I did using, again, the envelope flap, and then elements from each of the different cards here. And then these are some gems from the new mini catalog, the gold gems. So that's from this envelope here, just the envelope and then some pieces. And then this one, my thing got crooked, is this card. This is the back of the card. It's going crooked again. I'm gonna have to tack it down on both ends, I think, so it's not so crooked. It must be all spinning on one point there. Okay, I think it's spinning on one dimensional, so I'm gonna put 2 dimensionals there so it won't spin anymore. But this is the back of that card, and then I just layered it on a card base. So I have the front of this card, and I have just layered that on some early espresso, and then I have this piece here, and we are going to go ahead and put some of these extra pieces that I have. I have a lot of pieces, a lot of cards together. But before I do that, haha, keep it in suspense. Okay, I'm gonna put all those away because those are done. Put these aside. I wanted to show you as quickly as I can some of the clearance rack items. So these just became available today, and they're flying off the shelves. Things are already gone, like the Misty Moonlight ribbon's gone, the loose sequins are gone, but I wanted to show you the deep discounts. So on all the designer series paper, you're getting them for, instead of $16.50, you're getting it for $6.60. So like 60% off. And then this paper, the rock and roll paper, is only $5. Just Kidding is $5. So the specialty papers are $6.60, and then the regular DSP is only $5. So the paper is an amazing deal. So definitely look through all the paper that you want. And then ribbon, we have so many ribbons. So we have these, I just dropped the sale price. I think these are the same. I'm gonna say they're the same. So these were $9, and now they are $3.60. These are the in color ribbons, and along with the ribbons, we have all of the blends markers. They were $10 a set. Now they're $6 a set for the markers. We have the Stampin' Write markers were $17.50, and now they're only $10.50 for the 5 markers. And then we have all of the ink pads. Last time I checked, they were still available, but I'm pretty sure these are gonna go quick. Some of the card stock is already gone. So these were $9, now they're $5.40. And these were some of my favorite in colors. They go really well together. The tone is the same, and they're really bright, fun, lively colors. So I just really love that they're offering these for such a great deal. So those are all the in colors. So you've got the ink and also the cardstock. The cardstock is only $4, usually $10. So this is like 8 pages of clearance rack items. And so the Sweet Sorbet is gone, the Tahitian Tide's gone, but the Orchid Oasis was still available, normally $10, only $4 now. So that's a fantastic deal. That's definitely 60% off. I can calculate that one really easily. Okay, so now we have punches. So we have the set of the inked and tiled punches, normally $40. Now they are $24. So that is a fantastic deal for those punches. There's the what is this punch called? Very Best Trio. I knew there was try in there somewhere. It was $24, now $14.40. So that's a great deal for that one. And then we have the Sailboat Builder Punch, $22, now $13.20. And these are just the clearance rack items that I happen to have. There's more punches in here. So the Cloud Punch is an awesome one to have in your repertoire. Again, it was $22, now $13.20. And this is a really cute label punch that you can use for anything. It was $17, now it's $10.20. So really amazing punches, and there's a couple more punches in here that I don't have anymore because I've sold them, like the Cherry Punch and the Bottle Punch and a whole bunch of other punches. There's also the Gold Gilded Leafing. It was $9, now it's $3.60, along with the Heat and Stick Powder was $6, now it's $3.60. So this is really nice to get together. And then we have ribbons, more ribbons. So we have the real red and burlap ribbon, and that's a package together. It was $9, now it's $3.60. So that's an amazing price for that. This is also $3 for the red and green, and this is $4 for the pink and the lemon lime twist. Next we have the gold ribbon. This is one of my favorites. It was $8, now it's $3.20. It is gorgeous. It's got the sheer, it's got the gold shimmer. It is beautiful. So that's only $3.20. That's gonna sell out. Some of the ribbon has already sold out. And then another one of my favorites is this sweet sorbet ribbon. It was $8, now that's also only $3.20. And then we've got some of the in color ribbon here. And this is current in colors, but we retired the ribbon. So that was $8. Now, again, only $3.20. So that's amazing. And you can see that I have used a lot of this copper clay one. I think I used it for a swap. And then this one is the balmy blue and white variegated or gradient ribbon. It was $9, now $3.60. And then the pecan pie ribbon, I put a rubber band around it to hold it in place, but that's really pretty and very soft too. $8, now $3.20. So most of the ribbons are about $3.20 or $3.60, and you've got some amazing choices of ribbons for really inexpensive. So this one, ooh, it was $7, now it's $2.80. That's an amazing price. And then we've got this twine with the silver in it, only $3.20. So some amazing deals. Go check them out. Things are selling out quickly, so you definitely want to do it as soon as you can, because I predict the ribbon and the embellishments are all gonna sell out. Couple more items that I do have is the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. It was $8.50 and now it's only $5. I think that says $5.10, which is amazing to get an embossing folder for like $5. And then this is a really fun background die. It was $34 and now it's $20.40. It's the brilliant background, so it just adds really cool texture to your backgrounds or cards. And so that's an awesome deal, 20 bucks. I was selling it for 18 though. My deal is better. Huh. And then the very vanilla note cards and envelopes, you get 20. So you get 20, normally $8, now $4.80. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So amazing deals. Things are going fast. I don't have any of the gems or dots left because I use them as gifts and I use them up. But they've got the faceted gems and then the gold foiled flower envelopes. So these envelopes with the gold cards, I just happen to have the envelopes nearby, and I've done some videos on these of how you can use this part right here on cards and just trim it down, and you can still put some adhesive there and use the envelope. And so those are only $4, and I think you get 20 of them, or even if you get 10, that's a great deal. And then I wanted to show you the other embellishments that are still available. The loose silver sequins are gone. Those are really good ones. And then the in-color dots are gone. So many things are going. That paper's gone. There's the adhesive back solid gems that's still available, $3.20, normally $8. And there's the raindrops embossing folder. This is my favorite ribbon, the Night of Navy ribbon. I kept it because I love it so much. The pastels are gone. That was a great deal. The festive pearls are gone. They still have the loose daisies and all of the in-color items again. And then the ladybug punch, the hedgehog punch, the dragonflies punch, and the very vanilla medium envelopes are $5.10. So, oh, and the rhinestones are still available, the iridescent rhinestones and the classic matte dots. And so that is as of 2 hours ago. So I don't know if any of these have sold out since then, but amazing how many products are on sale for great deals. So go check that out because they're gonna sell out, like I said. So I just wanted to talk about that real quick first. Okay, so now back to our paper pumpkin kit. So let's take a look at the originals again and bring out some of our alternatives that we're gonna make using the envelopes and the flaps of the envelopes and different pieces. And then here's, these are gonna be gorgeous. So I started all of these like with the base. So here's some of these wood cards. So those are all here. And then I have 3 more of these cards because I cut those in half. Those are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so, and then I have different pieces to use to, this one I could go this way, and then I could add a leaf or 2. Maybe I'll just do 1 so that I can spread the wealth here. This one we could do here or here or here. And then I've stamped some of the sentiments in the different colors. So this is with Cajun Craze, but I also used Night of Navy. I think Night of Navy looks super striking. So here's some of the Night of Navy that I stamped. And I cut out a lot of these labels. So there's another one. And then I think I was playing with this one. Oh, I think it goes with this maybe. And yeah, and I was just going to put that up there somehow. It's not really popping though, so I need to do a different sentiment with thanks. Do I have to make this straight? I don't want to make it straight. Okay, maybe we'll work with this one and we'll just make it simple. Let's do this one. So I've already cut this out from the October, November, December paper pumpkin add-ons, and we've got the snail, and then I've stamped some of this, I don't know what it is, stamp on there, and I'm just gonna tilt it because I want to tilt it with, of course, some embossing, not embossing, what am I saying? Dimensionals. And also going on is our paper pumpkin sale. So during September through October 10th, you will receive your first paper pumpkin kit for 40% off. So instead of $25, it's going to be $15. And you're going to get that first set for 40% off. Here's another random, like, pearl or something. That's really pretty. I don't know where that came from. Okay. We'll do some embellishments, and I need some kind of sentiment. And I should have cut out more of these in vanilla. This is quite close, but not quite vanilla. Let's see. Also, there's a stamp set that I wanted to show you that I think would work really well with this. That is an online exclusive, and I have put it away somewhere, but it is, I think it's called Timbers and Textures. So I've got the wood circle here, which is similar to, you know, this wood circle, and then I've got the texture here, and where did that go? Okay, so while I am just checking, I want you to tell me which card we should do first. If we should do our blue cards, or these blue cards, or this one, or this one, or our wood ones. Which ones do you think we should do first? Okay, I'll let you think it over while I am looking. I think this is the sign that I have too many things because I can't find what I'm looking for. Ooh, that's a song. That's an 80s song. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I don't know where I put it. Okay, I should be more prepared with these things, but we're gonna use these because I think these are fun. And then I have the sentiments here, so we'll use these sentiments again. And then there's also these 2 leaves that we can use to stamp as well. So we're gonna stamp them on some of this and some of this. So we're gonna use Cajun Craze, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, and Crushed Curry. What a color combination. That is very different than what I normally choose. And which one did we say we should start with? The snail ones. Okay, so I guess these are the snail ones, kind of. I think that's my only snail that I have left. So let's start with those since I started with them anyway. So I'm just gonna put those aside and we'll finish this one up here and we'll grab some embellishments. And I'm just gonna grab my whole stack of embellishments and grab some ribbon, because I think ribbon would be super nice with this. And we also have these gold, woven golden leaves that I think will be really cool to use with some of these pieces. And let's see, we've got our gold textured dots are very nice. I think they're perfect and they work with that really well, as well as our faux glass dots because they've got some similar colors, the Cajun Craze and the Wild Wheat, and even the copper clay looks similar, and the earth tones, those work too. So these are all in the mini catalog, so we're going to use some of those. And then another embellishment that I used was the sequins. Let's see, sequins, the neutrals adhesive backed sequins. They have the copper sequins, so I think those are really cool to add, so we'll use some of those. And then I want to add some kind of ribbon. I think I might color it. And so we have this vanilla ribbon in 2 sizes. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to grab the white, and then I'm going to grab our Cajun Craze. Actually, I think I'm going to do the sponge daubers, because I think the sponge daubers work pretty well. So I've got the vanilla here. I think the vanilla is going to be nice. But I'm going to color it, and I've got the white. I'm going to try the vanilla, and then I'm going to get out my Cajun Craze sponge dauber. That one has definitely been used. And then we will get out some scrap paper here. I have this huge table, and I always end up working in a space that's like this big. Okay, so let's color some of this ribbon with the Cajun Craze and check it out. The snail is very cute, but it only has eyes. Do snails have mouths? I don't even know. Okay. Ooh. It looks brown, not really Cajun Craze. But let's see if we add more color to it. Let's flip it over, what it will look like. What do you guys think? It looks kind of rustic. All right, I'm gonna try it. Let's see if it gets ink all over me. It sure does. This will be fun. Okay, so I think it's because my sponge dauber is also old, and so it's kind of falling apart. Okay, so that should be good on that side. And then on this side, and it looks like I need to say bye-bye to this. So what I do is I take the label, because I reuse the label, and then bye-bye sponge dauber, and then I just get a new one because I have some in my drawer, or I have some in here, but it looks like I don't have a new one in here right now. So I will go to my drawer and I just get out a new one, and watch this, the new one is going to work great without flaking. Yay! Cajun Craze is an old color. We've had Cajun Craze for a really long time. Like, I can't even remember when it was introduced. It's been that long. I know it wasn't one of the original colors when I started 22, 23 years ago, but it has been around for a really, really long time. Okay, so now I've got my Cajun Craze going again. Oh, it looks like this one, Pumpkin Pie, needs to be redone too. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna do the Pumpkin Pie one. There's a bunch of them in there that I can see that need redoing. So that'll be a project for later. But here we go. So probably just go through and replace some of these guys. Okay, sponge jobbers away. Okay, and we've done this. So we'll close that up. We'll move that aside. And then we will cut our ribbon a little bit. Looks like I got it all the way up there. And then, I'm gonna wipe my hands, wipe my fingers so I don't get it on there. Maybe I'll let this dry for a little bit. I think I'll let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll move on to another card in the meantime. So, put that there, that goes there, that goes there. Let that dry. Okay, but we'll put some sequins. No, I'm thinking we should do some of the gold textured dots. These are kind of tall, but they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we'll take one of those, put it right there, and then we'll do some of these itty bitty ones. So there's large, medium, and small. I probably should have done a medium. Oh well. So we'll do 2 of these small ones here. So cute. Okay, and then we're gonna put our ribbon there. And then now I want to do a sentiment right here. And so I wonder if this, oh my goodness, that one fits like really, really well. But I wonder if I should put it on something else. I feel like I should put it on something else and then stick it on. So let me think, should I do vanilla again, or maybe I'll do a little crushed, I think I'll do a little crushed curry. So let's get the crushed curry, and we'll stamp it on one of these, and then we'll punch it out with a circle because that will be quick. And I'm gonna stamp it with the Cajun Craze. So because that's a reddish color, I'm just gonna stamp it in the Versamark to protect it a little bit. And then thinking of you, very nice. And then we'll get a circle punch to punch it out. About 1.5. And I apologize that these are retired punches, but you should always keep your circle punches. You should never ever get rid of them. Hopefully one day we'll get circle punches back. Okay. Everybody should email Stampin' Up! And ask for circle punches. All right, So there we go. And then this one will just go on a dimensional. And just do one. And there we have it, thinking of you. Maybe I should tuck it in there like that. Yeah, that looks kind of interesting. All right, let's try our ribbon. Let's see. I think since it's thicker, and I don't want to mess with it too much, I'm just going to do a knot. So I'm just gonna pull one side through and then take both of them together and just tie a big knot with both of them, and that will be sufficient. Ooh, did I lose one end? I surely did. Let's try it again. I'm just trying to not get too much ink on my fingers and my card piece here, but let's just go ahead and trim that off then. Okay. And this is a little bit thick ribbon, so if you're gonna mail this, you might want to use thinner ribbon. But if you're just handing this to a friend or hand delivering it, I think it should be fine. Okay, so there is one of our cards. Yeah, you should definitely let the ribbon dry because I've got Cajun Craze all over my fingers. Okay, so now there's our little snail card, and he's super cute. Okay, very nice. Okay, so now let's play with this one a little bit. So I think I want to stamp some leaves on here first, maybe stamp off as well. And so I'm gonna bring back my little scrap piece of paper I was using here. Doot, doot. And let's get the leaves. So here's the leaves, and we're gonna do Cajun Craze and crushed curry. So we'll do this one in the crushed curry. So I'm just gonna stamp off and then just kind of randomly, oops, I did it twice, stamp this in a couple places. Those are good. And then using the Cajun Craze again, I'm gonna use the Versamark to protect it a bit. And then we'll stamp and kind of fill in some of those areas that I left. Oops. Should probably put the Versamark away so I don't accidentally, oh, I still have stuff on my fingers. Well, then I guess we're gonna stamp up there because oh, and there was a piece of lint on the stamp or something, but it still looks great. Okay, so cleaning off my fingers again. Clean, clean, clean. Okay, so that's our cute little tag. And then I've already got this cut out here, and I've got it on a dimensional. And I think I will probably add another dimensional up here. There's two little pieces that I need to poke out. I'm sorry, glued out, not dimensional for this one. So I'll put one up here. And that way this will be held down nicely. Okay, kind of want more to show, but maybe I'll put it up a little bit and then it'll show. There we go. Maybe I should have put it on little dimensionals, but this is gonna go on dimensionals, and then we'll do a sentiment as well. And the, let's see, July, August, September add-on could be used with these as well. And I'm gonna tilt this way. Now I'm gonna tilt this one again this way, And this time, since I have a darker background, I'm just gonna go ahead and just use the vanilla and not have to color it. Oop. Ooh, I should have put some gold behind there. I can still probably squeeze some in. So there's the vanilla ribbon. So make sure you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin this month. You're gonna get it for just $15 instead of $25. You can pause your subscription at any time. You can cancel at any time. But the next couple kits are gonna be fantabulous because they'll be holiday and Christmas ones, and those ones I think are always the best. So I think it's a good idea to subscribe now. And then I can just do, this one's just gonna be simple. So I'll just do with thanks across right there. So we'll just do 3 mini dimensionals right there. And then that will be our simple thank you card. So with all the materials from this kit, I want to say, because the envelopes, I got 2 out of each of the envelopes, so that's 2 times 9, and then is 18 plus another 18 is like 36 cards. Not bad. 36 cards. Okay, so let's put some bling bling on this too. And I wonder, no, I think we should do the gold again. Or maybe we could do, no, I think the gold. I should just keep these out for a little bit because these really are perfect for this. All right, so maybe we'll do a medium one. Forgot about the medium ones. And then we can do 2 little ones over here. Yay! So there's our little thank you card. Super cute. Okay, so now this card is here and ready to go. So let's do something with this card. So I have the 2 envelope pieces, and I think I might even split them up because I might make 2 cards out of this. So let's adhere this down so you can see it's the envelope flap, because that's the glue that you can lick and stick down. But it doesn't matter because we are going to put adhesive down and stick it down anyway. And this Cajun Craze piece came with the kit, so I just decided to use it more as a background. So let's see, this is like 1 7/8. Okay, so we've got 1 piece, and then our second piece. We'll stick that on, and this will be another piece, and again like 1 7/8, and a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay, those fit perfectly. And then we can either just use one, or we could do both. We could put them the same way, or I could turn this one over. We could put this right there. And then we have different sending wishes your way. We can stamp some of these and cut them out if we wanted to. So let's do pecan pie for the wood grain, and we shall stamp that in. Should we do very vanilla, I feel like. Okay, let's move some of these things out of the way so I have a little bit more room here. We could definitely do some gold leaves for that one. And use very vanilla paper. So we'll definitely use maybe 2 of the gold leaves here. And I think I want to cut that out with something. And then we're going to add the wood. So let's get some very vanilla cardstock. Very vanilla. And then we can cut that out. La la la. I don't think there's a die. There's no dies for this set. And again, this is an online exclusive set. So there's our wood piece. And so we can just cut this out. And I think this stamp set goes really well with this kit. And when you subscribe, not only will you be getting that 40% off the first month, but I am starting to offer exclusive alternative card tutorials for each kit. So I'm showing you some alternatives, but the one that I'm using for the exclusive one will only be shared with the My Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So if you want to see that one, oh, it almost looks like a rose with leaves. But that's not what it's supposed to be. Okay, and then we'll do this. And then I feel like I still need another leaf. And let's poach a leaf from the other card over here. Poach a leaf. There we go. So not that one, because we already used that. Ooh, yes, this one would be good. I don't want to block the pretty variegation of the leaf. Maybe put the other one in the back. Yes, that is better. Okay, so this one is going to get put down flat, otherwise I'll have way too many layers. So I'll just put this one down flat. And then this one, we'll use some dimensionals. Like that. And then we'll use some glue dots for these gold leaves. So pretty. And we'll just, actually I'm gonna stick them behind this one. So I'm just gonna try to like stick this one in there a little bit. Okay, and then this one, uh-oh, there we go. Put that one right there too. There we go. And then we'll stick these two down. I'm just going to use both of them. Why not? So we'll put, should I put them in the middle? No, I kind of like it offset to the side. Like that. And then this will be on dimensionals. How long after subscribing do they ship out? So that's a great question. They ship out after the middle of the month. So like the 15th, they will start shipping. And they ship them in batches. So they'll ship to the East Coast and then they'll ship to the West Coast last, of course. So I don't usually get mine until a little bit later, but I got mine, when did I get it? Last Wednesday, so that was like the 18th, no, not Wednesday, maybe Thursday, the 19th, the 18th or the 19th. So it shipped on the 16th and I got it like 18th or 19th. So usually a little bit towards the end of the month, but kind of in the middle of the month. Huh. Let's see. And then they come at the same time every month. Pretty much, yeah. It just depends on the shipping. So it depends on the mail because it just comes in the mail. So I get 3 kits. Sometimes I'll get 1 kit on one day and 2 kits the next day. Or I'll get all 3 kits on one day. Or I'll get 1 and then 1 and then 1. So it just really depends on the mail. So, but they come. Okay, let's do large, medium, 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 medium. I don't know where I want to put it. Maybe over here. And then small, small, small. So small, small, and small. Nice. So I want to cut this out with some kind of label. So I'll cut it out with some kind of label die. And then I'm just going to add it right there. And then that will be this card. So cool. So bam, bam, bam. We did 3 cards. And I have run out of time, but you are welcome to stay with me a little bit longer while I maybe do a couple more cards. So these ones I want to cut out circles for, so I'm going to do those later. But I think these would be really cool to do. Look how cool these are. I love it with the blue. The Night of Navy is so amazing with it. Let's see. Okay, so we could do kind of something like that. And then we could do the with thanks. And I wonder what it looked like if I like stamped the grosgrain. Oh, it would look really cool if I stamped the grosgrain on that. That would have been really cool. But I did not. I feel like this needs to be to the side. Yeah, that feels better. And then this white doesn't match that white. So it's kind of bothering me. So I might have to stamp on actual basic white. Because I have to, yeah, it's not gonna work with the Cajun Craze. I have to cut out something else. Or I could steal another leaf for this one. That looks pretty. With thanks. But actually, I think I'm gonna save this leaf. And I'm gonna do this, and then with thanks. I like that better. So white, white, white. See, that looks better with that. So let's stamp some. Let's see if I have ones already cut out that might be long enough. So this one might be long enough. But those are all too short. These are all my scraps. Yes, I saved the tiniest, tiniest scraps, because you never know. Okay, Night of Navy. And this one we're gonna punch out, so with thanks. And so the exclusive tutorials that I am going to be doing will be available at the beginning of the next month. So you will have those so that you can play around with your kit and really enjoy your kit. So let's put all of these down flat. And I've already created this month's. I can't show it to you, like I said. but if you subscribe, you will get the full tutorial for it, and it's really cool. It's I wouldn't call it a fun fold card, but it's not just your basic card. Let's see, maybe I will just leave that. Okay, and we'll put that there, or maybe not, because then it does the spinny thing again. So we will add one more glue dot right up there, so I can tack that down. And then mini dimensionals. Let's see. Think about. I think right about there. So I think this one missed. So I'll just put another dimensional on it because we put dimensionals on the circle. Oops. Have to make sure that is straight. Okay, so there we go. There's another one with thanks. These are so cool. So lots of card possibilities, and then I even have one of these things left over that I could use on something. But I'm gonna do something similar with those, or just even something like really simple. I might just do something like that, where I just add the sentiment, because those are pretty cool. And let's see, should I add? Yes, of course I should add some dots to this. Why ever would I not? But we will just be good and do 3, not 5. Okay, there we go. I like that. And then I'll use the glue dots for those two. And then these will get our little tags again, and a leaf, and probably, you know, we'll add a gold leaf or two. So then this one will have this. We'll add some gold leaves. And then this one, I'll get some gold leaves. There's a small one. And let's find the larger one. Okay, so we'll do it on these 3 large ones, and then we'll have a sentiment with that. So that's what we'll be doing with those. And they're all going to be thank yous, because I need more thank you cards. And then I have these 2, and so I will figure out something to do with these 2 as well. So I'll just put those on the bottom here, and I'll start with these 2. And so I still have my gold leaves that I'm going to use, and my gold textured dots. They look very crushed curry to me. Oh, and I still have these to do. And I've got my copper sequins. I'm going to add the copper sequins onto that one for sure. And there you go, paper pumpkin. So the timber and textures, I should stamp, ooh, I'm gonna stamp that on here for this one. I think that will be cool. And you can add all kinds of different sentiments and elements and whatever you like. I'm gonna put that on there. And then this one, I'm gonna cut out the sentiment, and we will have our finished cards. So I'm gonna finish working on that, and for next week, since I didn't do it this week because I was busy doing Paper Pumpkin. We'll be doing the Snowy Days suite with the Snowy Wonder bundle. And this one's going to be really fun. I'm definitely making shaker cards. So I've got the white loose snowflakes ready. And so we're going to create some really fun shaker cards and scene cards with the Snowy Wonder bundle and the Snowy Days suite. So there's the Snowy Days suite. So really cute. We've got paper, the loose sequins, and we've got this pom-pom ribbon. So I'm really excited to use that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so don't forget, we have the clearance rack. You need to go check that out before it's gone, because it's going to go. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I will see you guys next week. I will work on these and I'll be posting some of these. And if you want my alternative card tutorial, just subscribe and you'll receive it beginning next month. So thank you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.